Guys, we have some leaks for Piggy Chapter 8! So guys, if you haven't seen already, Minitoon did put out some hints towards Piggy Book 2 Chapter 8, which looks as though it's going to be in the Medora, just going down underneath the decks of the Medora, but we now have some emoji hints by Minitoon, and we are going to be going through exactly what they're going to be meaning, and I'm also going to be giving you my predictions on Chapter 8. Now, if you haven't seen my previous two videos, the one about the Medora and also the one about Leo the Lion, I would most definitely suggest that you guys go and see those. I mean, to be fair, it looked as though quite a lot of you guys did enjoy those videos, so for that, I'm very thankful. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed them. But anyway, today we had some hints by the one, the only Minitoon. So we're going to be going through these. So what we got is, of course, a wolf. Something to do with Willow. Obviously, it's not going to be do with Pony, is it, when it's a wolf? So obviously, Willow the wolf has been hinted. We then have an explosion, which actually has been used in the past. Now we also have got a siren, but I'm going to go through that in just a second because I think that it's not what you guys may think that it's going to be. And then of course we have the teddy bear, so that is extremely exciting. So what I see with this is that because we have this siren, it looks as though, you know, maybe someone is going to be getting injured. But guys, we actually don't have like an ambulance or anything like that. Before we've had an ambulance, and that's where Giraffe did get injured. But this is just a siren. But Minitoon is using this siren for something else. Guys, my theory in Chapter 8 is that Mr. Stitchy is going to be summoned. The teddy bear is going to be something to do with Mr. Stitchy. The siren is actually going to be the beacon. Willow the wolf is actually potentially going to summon Mr. Stitchy, and the explosion looks as though that is what's basically going to be Mr. Stitchy while spawning. So these emojis, they all kind of marry together, they all like make sense, and that in my head it does make sense. But maybe there is going to be some form of injury, just simply because in the flashback trailer you do see George literally just stood on the side of the boat, just literally looking out, kind of like as if somebody has died or as if somebody has got injured, and it doesn't really necessarily fill us with confidence. So maybe Willow is going to get injured or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. However, I am pretty certain that these emojis literally mean that Mr. Stitchy is going to be summoned in Chapter 8. You have Willow, you have the siren, which is going to be the beacon, of course. There's that note. Don't like the beacon and summon it and all of that malarkey. And we've also had, you know, this beacon in the past as well. So there's loads of stuff to actually go about. Now, the only thing that I'm interested in is actually how are we going to summon Mr. Stitchy from a beacon when we're supposedly supposed to be going underneath the Medora boat, which is, yeah, one thing in my head doesn't make sense. But wait guys, there's more leaks. Minitoon then also put underneath this saying, also warning, spoilers for Piggy Book 2 Chapter 7. And then he put huge thank you to Xperia for providing the model of the Medora. So if we go over and we click over on Xperia and we scroll down just a little bit, you can clearly see that there is Chapter 8. That is literally going to be Chapter 8. That is the boat that we jumped on at the end of Piggy Book 2 Chapter 7, and we then weirdly met Budgie. I don't know why they were there, but this is the boat that we literally jumped on and met Budgie. Now of course we're supposed to be going underneath the boat. We're supposed to be finding the fuel for the boat to actually work, although don't really know how the boat even managed to get in on the docks in the first place if it ran out of fuel. Do you know what I mean? But it's fine, we'll take it, we'll just pretend it for the story, we'll pretend it's fine. But below there are going to be some, you know, like members of this ship that are going to be infected. Now potentially we could be coming across another member of George's family. I would love to see that in the future because we've come across Grandma Pig, we've come across Daddy Pig, we've come across Mummy Pig, we've got Penny Pig on the way. But I would love to see maybe, you know, a Grandpa Pig, because that is one thing that was supposed to be coming out in Book 2 because of that, you know, everybody thought that George Pig was actually going to be Grandpa Pig, because Grandpa Pig was the sailor in Peppa Pig. So for that, I would actually love to see, you know, maybe another member of George's family in the future, potentially in this one. It could be like a sailor or something like that. I think that that would actually be amazing. But guys, I'm actually really excited for chapter 8. I do feel like we're going to be seeing Mr. Stitchy in the next chapter. And I hate to say it, because I will be honest, I was a little bit wrong. There was a few little things that kind of told me that Mr. Stitchy wasn't going to be canon in Piggy. But long behold, it looks as though we are going to be seeing Mr. Stitchy in chapter 8. Just to go over it, there you go. They're right there. The teddy bear, the siren, the explosion, and Willow the wolf. So could Willow the wolf as well actually just be kind of stabbing us in the back here? Because if it's going to be Willow Wolf that's going to be spawning in Mr. Stitchy, then yeah, that's going to be pretty awkward for the rest of the storyline. Is Willow going to be good? Is Willow going to be bad? There's literally so many questions right now. So guys, we're really looking forward to this. Now it does look as though it's not going to be coming out this weekend, which I believe is going to be something like the 8th. It's more than likely going to be next weekend, which I believe is something like the 15th or 16th, something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks as though chapter 8 will be coming out the weekend after. So we're going to be doing a few things on the channel. I have also confirmed somebody for the next Piggy game show, and I can tell you guys right now that that person is going to be Big Dad T, which is actually really exciting because I've never managed to speak to Big Dad T before, and he did approach me asking to do some collaborations, and I was like, do you know what, you can do some Piggy game show, let's see how your knowledge is on the Piggy game show, let's do it, buddy. So yeah, massively excited for that, but there's going to be so much to come on the channel. So if you guys are looking forward to what's coming on the channel and you want to keep up to date with everything Piggy related, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and put on the notification bell, because that would be much appreciated. And also, if you guys could be using star code Antixx when buying Robux or Premium, that would also be much appreciated. And if you do, make sure to take a picture and send it to me over on Twitter or Discord, so that again I can show you guys my appreciation. So guys, chapter 8 in literally just under 2 weeks. So I'm pretty sure that I will see you guys over there when that does release. But anyway, that's going to be it from me today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we shall see you guys in the next one.